Well, hello there. Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. We pick up where we left off on the train to Bearhard. After we have just beaten everyone at Blade after losing too many times to Usis, we will now actually do the law drop. So we'll talk to Macius. I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't want to be the one responsible for losing to Group B. I suppose I'll call it a truce with you too. I'd almost forgotten that Macius had a problem with me. Listen, I'm sorry about... I don't actually think you're a deceitful, noble sympathizer. There's no need to say anything, but don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't completely forgiven for what you did. That's more than enough. Thanks, Macius. Why would you thank me? It looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. But I can find some way to make up with him entirely. Tell him the truth, the whole truth. Talk to Emma. Thank you so much, Reen. I knew Gaius was right about you. What do you mean? At the station, you said if anyone could do it, it's you, remember? I didn't do anything special, though. I just gave them my honest opinion. It's exactly how I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now. Make sure we don't let the group down. We won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It is rather suspicious. Nothing at all. Aha. Fee. Stare. Something the matter? I underestimated you a little. Thanks, I guess. Still, the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. We're going to need to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough. Sure, we were completely outclassed by her last time. Wonder what sort of regimen she underwent to wind up so strong. It's just who she is. Sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up a little bit someday. And then we obviously stop talking. I'm playing him one more time. I refuse to go out with only one win. And then, I promise, after this game, regardless of the outcome, you've got such a bad hand. Oh no, I have to go first. I was expecting you to... You know, let's get the bolt out of the way now. You're going to use your res, which you don't have. Cool. Alright. Let's keep up the number game going. Oh, you swapped that early? Okay, I'm okay with that. I was hoping you would have bolted me by now, because I'm kind of in a position where I need to mirror you. There we go. No, thank you. No, thank you. I've lost. There's no denying it, because there's no way I can win without any action cards. You're going to have only high numbers. So the lowest number you had a 2, a 3, a 4, a 4, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Okay, that's actually reasonable. All right, that's cool. Stop talking. Oh, dearie me. But yeah, we're back with Trails of Cold Steel. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get a decent chunk into the trip, but we'll see. Oh. We've passed through the granary region. What a beautiful view. Agree to disagree. It looks like Windows 10, but lower. Like, the drop shadow on it is horrific. There's some parts, if we wait for it to come back round, that aren't clipped properly. Oh my god. Like, look at that. Look. Right on that little hill, there was like a bad clipping. What a beautiful view. Agree to disagree. That clipping was a war crime. Dear lord. Right, let's speed that along. I don't need to watch the train just go by. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. That's Bearhard. Indeed, we must. We should be there in roughly an hour now. We may yet arrive by noon after all. And super speed. Lord Eustace. Lord Eustace, welcome back to Bearhard. It's a pleasure to see you again. Amazing. I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him. He's a real VIP. I've returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that the manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired, were you not? Well, yes, but you're a child of the Alberia household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please allow me to carry your luggage. We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well. That won't be necessary. Huh? Lord Rufus? Rufus? My beloved brother, it's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go? I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity. As am I, you seem well. I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7? Yes, that's correct. You know about us? Of course, I've read about all of you in my brother's letters. Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Alberia. Eustace is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed. That's not... He's being toyed with. I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate? But I digress. This is no time for idle chatter. I came to escort you to your lodgings this weekend. For this weekend. Wait, you don't mean... The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Belha. I hope you enjoy your stay. Ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Belha, the verdant city! And after a long cutscene of walking out, getting into a car. I see, so the one responsible for selecting our task this time around was... Indeed, I select them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this. Received field study envelope May. Thank you. Really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer. You know my father? Certainly, Baron T.O. Schwarzer is an old friend, old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Handilla. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Well, that must have been 10 years ago. Is he doing well these days? Yeah, he's well and is still as fond of hunting as ever. Splendid! And you must be the son of Governor Ringnitz, no? That's correct, I'm surprised you knew. Indeed, I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given excellent advice in the past. I feel it must be fate that you would end up in my brother's class as well. Please do try and get along with him. I will consider the possibility with an open mind. Wonderful. And I'd be too remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies. No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life. I'm honoured you would say so. It's nothing like that. Fee, as always. Can we please stop discussing me? And when you say lodgings, you possibly can't be referring to. Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll be staying at the Alberia family mansion. But... I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So considering the circumstances you visit, I had a hotel room prepared. This guy's so real, I love Rufus.
その方が実習とやらに心置きなく集中できるだろう。
That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
ねえ、正直助かります。
Thank you, I'd really appreciate it. I wonder what that was all about.
さて、短い間だったが、楽しい時間もそろそろ終わりだ。
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however.
諸君の宿が見えてきたぞ。
For I can see your hotel coming into view now. What's a repartee? I've never heard that term. Is that like a reunion party? I'm gonna have to Google it. Give me a second. Repartee. Conversational speech characterized by quick, witty comments or replies. Nope, not even close. Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. We're truly grateful for your kindness. I think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening, but unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we finished here. In Heimdall? Will you be going by airship? Indeed, I'm representing our father. Hey, don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. You may not be the most affable person, but please do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess' blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. So that was Rufus Alberia. I've heard rumours about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person, it's easy to see where that reputation originated. You seem like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Yeah, you made a point of showing consideration for my dad too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And he effortlessly thrust Eustace into the role of cute little brother. I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting to leave Bearhard just as we arrived. How unfortunate. What do you mean? Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait. Come on, let's go drop off our things. That sounds like a good idea, though the thought of actually staying in a hotel this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go. He's like, it's going to have a comfy bed, I don't care. It is truly an honour that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we'll be leaving immediately. Please show us to our rooms, as you wish. If you allow me to escort you to the Western Wing, then we have a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Wait, I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our study. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Eustace, I must insist, don't make me repeat myself. We only require 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you? That works for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, we're students. We should be treated as such. That almost sounded respectful from Macius. Good lord. It's still incredibly lavish. We can finally start working on our field study task now, I think. Good, we've wasted more than enough time as it is. Now, let's crack open that envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. Assigned tasks, day 1. Addicted to bath salts. Follows hair family, even bathes in style, usually nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately low on. Will someone procure them for us? If this strikes your fancy, find me on the terrace outside the Sorcière restaurant. Hassan. Put a ring on it. I'd like someone to help me find a particularly semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at the Turner's Jewelers, Brook. And the Aurochs Canyon monster. A violent monster has been seen roving the Auroch Canyon's path, and the Cruisian Provincial Army would like it eliminated. Monster. Fate Spinner. Location. Atop a cliff partway along the Aurochs Canyon path. Once the monster has been exterminated, please report to the soldiers outside Aurochs Fort. Study area is defined as a 100 sail area radius around North and East Bearhard. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instruction upon request. One request from a noble followed one from an artisan. That should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to have struck the perfect balance here. The monster one sounds irritating. What do they mean by report to Aurochs Fort on this one? Aurochs Fort sits on the opposite side of Aurochs Canyon. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last just to be safe. I'd advise that regardless. The path through the canyon is long and treacherous. Is it now? My favourite type of path. We should complete our other tasks before we venture out that way. At least we ran out of time. My brain had what can only be described as a brain fart times 10 there. Let's do that. Fine by me. I have no objections either. All right, then, let's get started. I'm sure Elisa and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak, and we can't let them beat us. So let's give this our all. Right, okay, of course. I give you my word. Posh boy, you could just say, sure, let's do this. I think we'll start with the optional one first. I think that's the most important one because you will miss it otherwise. Before that, let's see. Is either of these a shop? I don't think so. I do not believe so. Let's have a look at the map. So the Sorcières is right there, which we can actually go into, which is fantastic. Oh, I forgot there's a cutscene. Oh, of course there is. I know this one. This restaurant's pretty big. I feel like we're a little out of place here, and yet this pace pales in comparison to the restaurants dedicated to nobles. I used to come here frequently before I started attending the academy. Must be good if you're a regular. Must be a gathering for haughty nobles too, then. Feel free to wait outside for us if you wish. I'll have to give my regards to the owner as well. Was that a slight smile that I saw there? Welcome to Sorcière. Allow me to... Oh, it's Lord Eustace. I didn't even notice you as you because of your school uniform. So you haven't changed much, but of course, I'm still going at it with my cooking studies too. So please feel free to try some of my dishes. Any of these, what they do? Cures freeze. So these are good for out of combat stuff. But I don't want to waste the money at the stage. Hello, Lord Eustace. It's been a while. One of my assignments at the academy has led me to return here briefly, so I saw it fit to show my face here. Things seem to be going well for you there, I'm glad. I assume you must all be Lord Eustace's classmates then. I'm pleased to see that you've been able to make so many friends at the academy. They're only classmates, not friends. Yeah, I don't think you can get this close to someone just by frequenting their restaurant, though. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hammond, and I'm the owner and head chef of this restaurant. I intend on continuing to deliver the highest quality of food, so I hope you'll be able to stop by. Cool. Now let's go outside and find bath salts? Question mark. That's a sentence I didn't think I'd be saying today, but here we are. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a minute? Might those uniforms be from Thor's Military Academy? I assume the students Lord Rufus mentioned then. What's this all about? Lord Rufus asked me to give some work to the students who came along here for some manner of a field study, you see. Well, in truth, he asked my father first, but he was busy as he ever was, so the request was passed on to his heir. In other words, me. Oh ho, that sounds rather interesting, doesn't it? I'll take a guess with what I came up with. Oh, you're such a tease. Might I have some time to think about it? So what exactly was your request? You dare interrupt our conversation? You commoners surely have no courtesy, do you? It's only natural to wait for those superiors to finish their convert. Oh my. What's the matter? Lord Eustace, I had no idea you were here with these commoners. Well, I am. Do you still wish for us to remain quiet while you continue with this nonsense? Of course not. We would never be so crass. I could get used to this. Why wouldn't you just stand there when you could see him in the first place? Well, what is it you're looking for? Your request stated that you wanted some kind of bath salt. Well, you see, I'd like to request that you record some pink salt for us. I see, that's a rather difficult request. Fret not, I can change the request if you wish. That won't be necessary. A request is a request. Is it hard to find? That's not the issue. We need to make our way through the canyon to the east to find it. Which, much like we need to do with that monster, it's closer to the Aurochs fort than it is the city, so it won't be an easy journey. Oh, I see. What? Why are they putting salt in the bath, though? Putting salt in bath water warms the body. I don't really care for it, but it seems to have some positive health effects. Sounds like something only nobles can afford to do. Well, either way, we know exactly where we need to go now. Yeah, let's get to the request from the artisan street settle before we're making our way over there now. So you have to start the quest, but you don't need to finish it until later, which is nice. And we know we're going to the artisan street. Ignore that question mark with a trip underground. Sure, why not? I'll do that. This street seems kind of different from the others. Yes, it does. Okay, before I talk to you... this isn't a orbment shop anyway, so... Do we have anything that can go in here? No. Anything that can go in here? Just firebolt. I don't really need that, so... Let's move along. EP1, absolutely. Nothing here. I can't put move in? Seriously? Oh, because it's not green. I'm an idiot. I was getting very confused there. Right. The detection will be huge for finding treasures. Although I think that needs to actually go on Eustace because you're not going to be in the party, and I don't think it makes an effect if you're not in the party. Right. That's all there is to it at the moment. There we go. Perfect. And then link. No, tactics. There we go. So we need to make the links. So, Reen. No, wrong one. Oh, and wrong button again. It's E. And Macias, Laura, and no, Laura, Emma, and Fee. Perfect. Right. So what you're saying is any minute now. Indeed, we shouldn't have long to wait. Oh, it looks like he's with another customer right now. What should we do? Should we return later? Judging by the uniforms. You're, I see Lord Juice's with you too. Welcome to the store. Have you come regarding the field study request? We have, but I'd ask that you please refrain from giving us any special treatment on our account. Our timing is inconvenient for you. We're quite amenable to returning at a later hour. Oh no, it's the opposite. In fact, we were just discussing you as it happens. Alright then. Wait, you were discussing us? Does that mean, of course, but if you'd allow me to explain, this is Bent, for a tourist currently staying here in Bearhard. He's the one responsible for the request that's brought you here. See, I'm going to get him married in the near future, and I came here to inquire about having a wedding ring made. The artisans of Bearhard are renowned far and wide for their skill with gem processing, so it seemed the ideal choice. So you've made what I presume to be a substantial journey in search of the perfect ring. It's such a wonderfully romantic thing to do, isn't it? There's no denying the quality of the jewels one can procure here, but they don't come cheap. That's exactly right, unfortunately. Buying one of the local gemstones on my income isn't very plausible, and a septium ring especially is out of the question. I quickly realised how impulsive I've been and I almost given up, and I consulted with Brooke here on whether or not I had a chance of finding a good deal, and he gave me a really good idea. Oh? That's right, a precious stone might be out here of his budget, but there are stones just as beautiful that are a whole lot cheaper. Semi-precious stones, if you will. The name's pretty self-explanatory. I suggest we make a ring for him using one, specifically a gem known as Dryad's Tear. I'm not familiar with that one. I think I may have heard of it actually. It's made from a very particular tree sap that hardens like stone after being exposed to air for a long time, and it has a translucent shine to it. People say it's easily the equal of septium. That's the one. I'm surprised you know so much about it. Guess you're an expert on jewels as well, huh? That's our Emma. Yeah, it's just a personal interest of mine. So then does that mean the reason you called us here is exactly I'd like to go collect one of these Dryad's Tears for my clients? Fortunately for you, many of the trees that the tears can be harvested from grow on the Northern Carusian Highway, but even though it only qualifies as semi-precious, it's still a pretty rare gem, so finding one may not be an easy task. Well then, I suppose we'll have to buckle down and have a look. May not be quite the challenge our dear friends here has made it out to be, you know. Oh well? I love this character. The innocent wood nymphs here that you seek. How would you respond if I were to say I saw one with my own eyes mere moments ago? Who's this guy? Do you know him, Eustace? I can't say I can recall ever meeting him before, no. Haha, gracious, how terribly polite of me not to introduce myself before speaking. My name is Baron Bleblanc. It's a true pleasure to make your acquaintance. From paintings, sculptures, and the finest of arts to the most delicately detailed crafts. I am a connoisseur and a lover of beauty, craftsmanship, and artistry in all of their many splendid forms, I see. He seems a little off-puttingly eccentric. But, you know, you get enough money, you can be as eccentric as you want. That's like the thing, like, oh, nobles know high art. Yeah, because they've got the money to be able to not have to afford to do anything but appreciate it effectively. Not that it detracts from people genuinely appreciating arts in any form of social class. There you go, socioeconomic lesson for free. But that's enough about myself. I hear you seeking a Dryad's Tear. Yes, that's right. And did you say you saw one moments ago? Are you certain, my dear lady? I would never dream of lying about matters of beauty. I beheld the light which you seek on the Northern Highway. Of that I'm most certain. And yet I must confess that my knowledge of the area is not so great that I would be able to share its exact location. Though perhaps that's the way it should be. After all, a brilliant light has true meaning only when one grasps it within its own two hands. You don't say. This guy's manner of speech is irritating. Fee, I don't disagree, but I kind of love it. So is the content of his words. Let's hear him out. Well, we'll certainly appreciate it for the information in my ask way of telling all of us, though. Perhaps it's the spirit of inquisitiveness that drives you to seek a beauty mere mirror cannot buy. It moves me, sir, and being the generous man that I am, I'm deigned to extend the olive branch. Is that sufficient enough a reason for you? Sure. Well, we'll know soon enough if he's telling the truth. Yes, we need to begin our research, and we can choose to follow his lead, unspecific as maybe, or disregard it entirely. I think our chances are about equally the way. Well, I'll be leaving you now. Hopefully you'll see us back soon enough with a Dryad's Tear. Much appreciated. Good day to you, and bye. Right, let's go do that quest first. I think I need to go... Is it... Oh, no, down here is for the later one, right? Don't really have any business on the highway right now. Nope. Okay, that's later on. I remember. I could go into these places and get equipment. Tailoring Davos's factory. That's the one we were looking for. Why have I heard that name Davos in this game before? I don't know. Well, if it isn't Lord Eustace, what are you doing here? That's quite the greeting. My brother made mention of the fact that you would be in charge of our Arcus. Is that correct? It is. I appreciate if you didn't expect an old guard like me to get used to all this new technology, though. But seeing as this is Lord Rufus we're talking about, I wanted to look past the inconvenience. Regardless, at least allow me to offer my apologies. Hurry up and tell me your business then. I've got plenty of other things to be doing. Right. So I need these weapons to be able to customize them. Let's get some extra mirror from some Sepith Maths. And then... shop. Oh, you don't sell it. Damn. You do sell another Master Quartz, though, which is actually quite a good one. Should buy that at some point, but... modify exchange. There we go. Quartz. Nope, slot. Cool. So you're fully open. I need to be able to get more evade stuff for you, so let's get the greens open more than anything. Okay, they're already open. This is the only one that can be opened, this one, but they don't have enough. So we're going to only be able to buy the ones in sequential order, which is annoying, but hey. No, okay. Alright. You don't sell the weapons I wanted. You can customize them, which is all well and dandy, but if you don't sell them, what's the bloody point? Oh, there is a treasure chest down there. I wonder what we could get from it. I love the work of this is. It's so beautiful. Maybe it's got nothing on Heimdall in terms of sheer scale. I went the wrong way. Actually, I don't think I can get to it right now. Can I? I think there's a gate on both sides. No, there's not, but like you can't get down to the basement, which is where it comes from. Damn. Noble District or Station District? I'm assuming we go to Station District. I can't remember. So I want to go to the Northern Curisian Highway, I believe. Find the basalt deep in the Orus Canyon path. Northern Curisian Highway. I was correct. Ooh, what's going on here? Indeed, I've ordered some fine clothing for summer. You have to make sure you keep up with this year's trends. They're just chatting. How fun. Right. So we need to go in a very easy location, it would seem. Let's get some leveling, just free leveling done with some easy XP. Oh, I forgot that Fee can do a one as well, actually. We got a double kill. But if we do this, we can also get our untouched bonus, unscathed, that's it. Another double kill and Swift and Sure for killing him in one turn. Oh, that was a lovely little XP boost, that. Oh, there is a treasure chest up here that I would very much like to get to. So let's just start getting some damage in. Just casually pumps a shotgun into him, that's hilarious. Let's do this, get a double bonus. I could be using arts right now, but... Do you have an impede? It doesn't matter if you do or don't. I didn't want to attack him anyway, but hey. Sure, we'll use the expensive one for free because it's 0 arts time. I would have liked to have impeded this guy, but we didn't get a chance because I attacked the feet. I used feet to attack the wrong one. We got a strike in, and that should kill it. It did. I'm gonna miss. Wait. Impede it. I'm gonna miss. What's his name? Elliot's healing craft, aren't I? Do you have a healing craft? You just have a flat healing. You don't have a regen and defense up, which kind of not great because I prefer those buffs. I think I used to always use Emma over Elliot, but that craft is a godsend. Very much necessary. Right, I'm going to try and get all the chests and just take out as many monsters as possible. Actually, before we do that, do we have any food? No. Okay. I don't have any healing stuff either. Definitely a skill issue on my part. Sure, we'll give you some health. Go to you. Because that slash does more damage, or it's got a higher chance of break, I should say, and you've got less of a resistance to it. Poisoned again, bro. Come on now. I am winging this on the hope that we get another link bonus, but we didn't. Double teamed an overkill. We might actually hit level 15 with Reen before long, actually. The others seem to have started just at flat level 14, whereas Reen had the advantage from before. We go up here, and there is nothing. I went to the wrong part. There's the Dryad's Tear. So pretty. I'd say this is it. Alright, let's see if we can remove it without causing any damage. You can see right through it. Its radiance truly is the equal of Septium, just as the rumours said. Yes, I'm certain this will make for an exquisite ring. I can hardly wait to see the expression on Bank's face when we show it to him, although this does mean that the Baron was telling the truth. Yeah. We still have no idea why he went out of his way to tell us, but there's no point worrying about that now. We got what we came for. Yep, let's go. There is one more thing, though, guys. I need to go fight the thing that's over here. I think there's a thing over here and also a chest. There's two things. There's one by the chest and one over there. Let's fight these things, kill them, and hopefully level Reen up. Which should be good enough. I do notice there's a lot less idle chit-chatter in the field with these guys, though, which is good. So I can actually pick things up instantly, which is nice. This is going to be painful, isn't it? Let's get our speed up. And we just got a bonus in terms of an S-craft that can't hit more than one. That kind of sucks. And considering he's the one with the impede, that's not great. Oh yeah, you need to heal yourself. Okay, this one will hit both of them, which is nice. And it should kill them both and give me a double kill. Didn't get an overkill or anything like that, but hey. That was a skill issue on my part for damn sure. Recuria. Cures of normal. No, okay. Move 2 is kind of huge. So I want to do that. Also, being stupid before, I need to think about... I know EP cut's good, but... HP gradually recovers while walking on the field. This is an amazing one to have. I don't know if it just affects her or if it affects the whole team. Well, considering she's already got health back, I'm not too sure if it does. Let's have a look. Reen's at 1300, so... That's 1363, I think it was. I'm just going to do a few walking arounds. And we'll have a look again. Yeah, it looks like it only affects her, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to replace this with... EP cut again. And if I need to heal dangerously for whatever reason, say for example, like Fee here, I just replace it with heal. So she's at 700. And already 824. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Or I was before I turned around. Come on, heal up. You can see it in the right hand side as well. You can see her health actively going up. If you put super speed on, you can definitely see it, which is awesome. And stop before we get into a fight. Quartz. We want that move 2 back because it's a pretty good one. Having extra move is kind of huge. Once again, I want the Chrono Drive active for all of us so we get some extra moves in quickly. It's going to be kind of huge with things like that guy in the back who I need to hit because he's... Oh, he's only aiming for me, so if I stay out of the way, it's not too bad. I should have checked to see if Machias had an impede. I don't think he did, but I'm glad. Should have checked. Cool. Let's go here and get a triple in. Oh, Reen could die here. Perfect. It's an instant heal as well, so that's good. I was hoping his auto impede would have kicked in there, but it didn't. Oh well. Reen has leveled up. Outstanding. We've accomplished everything I wanted to do here. We can leave. We'll go turn the quest in, and then we'll go to the other 2 quests, basically. And start out onto the highway, or whatever. No, the Aurochs place. Oh, cutscene. That was the emblem of the Provincial Army, wasn't it? Are they part of the Provincial Army? I suspect they're members of a unit stationed in Celdic. They're likely on their way to rendezvous with the main unit in Bearhard. Makes sense. I've never seen those vehicles accompanying them before, though. Ryan Ford's latest model of light armored transport from the looks of it. They lack the firepower of a tank, but make up for it in maneuverability. They must have spent a small fortune on those. You certainly seem to know a lot about them, Fee. Suppose so. Regardless, we have no reason to linger here. We should return to Bearhard ourselves. Yep, you're right. Let's go turn this in, which is this way. And then left here. I completely forgot about Bearhard. It's like, it's not awful, but it's one of the least remarkable places you can visit in not just this game, but in Trails in general. Ah, you're back. Something wrong? Well, you could give us the item? Sure. Here. Thank you. What's taking so long? If you have what I asked for, hurry up and give it to me. Yes, of course, at once. What's going on? Honestly, we don't have all day. This is why you commoners never get anywhere in life. Here it is, my liege. The Dryad's Tear was presented to the council. This is exactly what it looks like. I can confirm this is a genuine Dryad's Tear. I imagine it will be a bit hard, but as it is nothing more than petrified sap, you should be able to consume it without worry. Consume? We had to have heard that wrong. All right then. Chomp. What? Seriously? What are you doing? No water. Nora, water. Here, my lord. Gulp, gulp. Ah, scum. How did this come about? What the hell do you think you're... Machias? You there, commoner. You might want to watch your tone when addressing someone as higher rank than yourself. Damn it, this isn't good. I should be generous to let it pass this once, but you would do so well to remember your manners in the future. If you were to truly anger me, your life would be cut short, very short indeed. I think you're the one who ought to mind his manners. What was that? Lord Eustace, what are you doing in a place like this? That does not concern you. However, we went to great pains to find a Dryad's Tear for that man there. I am most interested in hearing what exactly made you feel you had the right to consume it. But Lord Eustace, I legally purchased this stone from him. I've done nothing improper here. Is what the man says here true? Yes, it is. He would give me a sum of mirror in exchange for the tear. See? So that stone was my property, which I meant I could do whatever I wished. Okay. Why would you want to eat it? Well, the Dryad's Tear is used in Eastern herbal medicine and is supposed to possess a number of useful properties. Herbal medicine? A popular variety of alternative medicine practiced in the Eastern lands. What useful properties? Nutritional supplementation mostly, but there are those who believe it can also prevent the effects of aging. Prevent aging? Utterly ludicrous. Be that as it may, it is my prerogative. Now that the deed is done, I have no longer reason to remain here any longer. Lord Eustace, if you would permit it, fine, please leave. I'm deeply grateful. If you would excuse us then, we beg your pardon. What an absolute douche. I'm sorry for causing a scene. Ineffective as controlling your temper as ever, I see. Some things never change. No, I should be the one to apologise. I'm sorry for making you watch that word of an explanation beforehand, especially after all the trouble you went through. So is it true? Did the Count purchase it from you? Yes, that was completely true. Everything was on that level. Honestly, though, considering he's a noble on account of that, I couldn't possibly have refused. The situation may be changing and for the better in Hyrule overall, but deference to those of higher stature is still a reality in areas where the Chancellor's influence doesn't reach. I thought it might be something like that. Yeah, exerting pressure, even if it looks like they're going along with it, is still exerting pressure. As for the ring, I'm going to use the mirror the Count gave me as a deposit for one locally. I'm really sorry for putting you through all of this. I'll need to start making my way to the station now. I don't want to miss my train. Goodbye, everyone. I was observing, curious as to what manner of compelling drama might unfold, but alas, all I witnessed was that farce. How long has he been there? I heard from the fine gentleman who works at this establishment that your student's here for a field trip. No? I hope you'll forgive me for saying so, but I believe it's these setbacks in life which make it truly beautiful to be alive. That comedy of errors may have been tough to endure, but your resultant struggle against injustice was simply breathtaking. Excuse me? However, alas, there must be to do, for my search can never rest ere the ultimate beauty is unearthed. I do pray we'll have the opportunity to meet again. Until such time, fare thee well, students. I love him so much. I love the eccentricity. Whenever you just introduce like an eccentric jester-esque character, I love him. What was that all about? I think he was just trying to tell us to not let it get to us, maybe? We still don't know why he helped us to begin with. What becomes of this request now? Good question. There's no stone left to make the ring. Does that mean we failed? No, you did exactly what we asked of you. It's unfortunate things ended out the way they did. However, but that was through no fault of your own. Please accept your reward. But this, I understand how you must feel, but you did exactly what you were asked. You deserve nothing less than the reward you were promised. I must insist. All right, thank you. Such a unique quest. Also, then getting put a ring on it is the quest name. He's going to be leaving his ring at some point. So we get luck. Ooh, that can be kind of huge. Oh, I keep forgetting that's that for you. That's kind of huge too. What can I get rid of? Not that. We'll go to the defense. I kind of want that because more like Tyrol Balm, etc. It's kind of massive. To the point I kind of need to find like a general shop that I can buy this in because we're out of Tira and Tira Balm. And that will be lethal. Why do they have a green tick thing still above their head? We shall await your return, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Let's go. Come on. Gallery, no. Station, no. Okay, I don't think we're going to be buying anything here. Do the nobles just not need to heal or something? Do they have it, like, built into their blood? I thought it was a spider on my hand then. It's just a hair. Good lord. Whew. What time is it? Oh, it's only 8:30. I've still got time to finish this and record some Minecraft. And then tomorrow, do this all over again. We've now crossed the border into Aurochs Canyon. On the other side of it is Aurochs Fort, where the provincial army is stationed, which means the monster we're after is somewhere along this path. The most logical approach here would be to take care of the monster first, then continue following the path to the fort. If that's the case, we should probably take some time to finish all of our other tasks first, otherwise they may be left undone. Well, I'm certainly anxious, so as soon as everyone else is ready, we should head out. Okay. So before we do that, let's save the game, and I think this is a great place to end the video. It's a little bit shorter than usual, about 4 to 5 minutes shorter than I usually would aim for at 45 minutes. However, that's just a one-off. I need to quickly have some water and just chill for a bit before I jump into some Minecraft. So if you haven't enjoyed today's video, please make sure you smash the like button down below. If you haven't already, subscribe and join my crazy videos. It's super duper appreciated. You can go easy. Thanks, people. Have a nice day and hurrah. That may have been my fastest one yet.